Hi, my name is Ethan, and today I'll be giving you your first lecture on data scraping in Python. So what is data scraping? Basically, data scraping sounds like its name. You're basically getting data from websites where you're scraping it from the internet. And, it's very useful because you can kind of just get whatever data you want from whatever website you want. And it kind of opens up your kind of analysis because, you can kind of just get data from anywhere and just use it for your analysis and kind of what you want to use it as, basically. And for me, it was kind of a big and awesome thing because I was kind of limited in my data analysis to finding CSV files and Excel sheets and whatnot, and then importing that to R. And that was kind of limited because there's only a good amount of there's only certain amount of CSV files out there that you can use. And after learning data scraping, you're able to write your own CSV files and use it for your own good on whatever website you want. So that's basically huge. Some examples you can probably use I've done before is I've used data from Yahoo Finance that I scraped to use for some stock stuff. And you can also kind of get data from your favorite uh, basketball or football box score or stats sites and use those for kind of more advanced analysis in sports, which we will be showing you guys how to get from today. We'll be getting data from a basketball site. So yeah, let's kind of just get started. And today we'll be kind of go over some pretty basic things such as website structure and kind of the basic stuff you need to know on that is in a website that will enable you to start scraping. We won't be actually be writing code today, so we'll just start kind of simple. So yeah, so let's load up into basketball reference. It doesn't matter kind of what year you're on, but it just kind of matters you have this kind of format. We have a table and you have a lot of player names and their stats, right? So if you right click into kind of any element or any place on this website and you click inspect, again, you click right click and you click inspect, it kind of, there's a big kind of right pop up, with kind of, for to you guys that might look kind of weird, some hacking stuff or something you might think, but it's basically what this is it's HTML. And basically HTML is a language, the coding language in which websites are built from. So all of these codes come together to make this website. And you will learn later on there's also stuff like CSS. I mean, we won't learn, but it's just kind of, you'll know that CSS is what designs this website, such as color, the size of the boxes, the drop down, the animations. Um, yeah, that's basically what CSS is. But HTML is this thing on the right. It's basically all of the junk you will see on the right side and just kind of looks kind of like nonsense right now, but it'll make more sense. So yeah, well, I'll call this HTML from now on. So if I refer to this, just know I'm referring to the right side or this kind of big pop-up. Okay. Okay, so let's kind of get started here. So I mean, let's just if you want to click and if you want to go to the pop-up and the HTML and go to the top left corner, you see this kind of arrow looking thing with a dotted box, right? Click on that. And after you click on that, if you click on Joel Embiid's name, it'll tell you exactly where it is in the code. So if you go here, you click here, right? It tells you exactly, it highlights wherever it is in the code that Joel Embiid's name is coded in. And basically, it's coded in right here. And there are basically some patterns you might realize in this HTML code. There's certain tags actually. There's a TD tag, which stands for table data, and more importantly, I guess for our discussion, there's a TR tag, which is kind of which stands for table row. And if you guys want to know more about kind of these tags, you can just load up into this website or like a kind of a HTML API or whatever website you want to call it, and you can search up elements such as table row, like I just searched up here, right? Or you can search up say T head or something, right? Or just A. Let's see what A is. A is an anchor element. You can read about whatever that is, but it doesn't really matter. My point is, you kind of need to know how this website's formatted in order to get your information. Um, that's kind of the main gist of it. So yeah, as you can see here, Joel Embiid's name is within two A tags, and his age is within two TD tags. So yeah, that's kind of what you guys need to know for now. So I'll kind of give you guys a bigger kind of I'll draw it out a little bit. So hopefully that makes more sense to you guys. So basically, you have this website, right? That's like your you see the user sees the website, but then behind the website is HTML code. just like scribble, scribble, scribble. Um, and basically, what you're trying to do with data scraping is you're trying to extract certain lines from this HTML code that are important to you. So for example, we will want to extract this 29 from Joel Embiid's age. That might be important for our analysis. So we want to extract exactly what this 29 is, so right here, or exactly what this 33.6 is, which is his points. And we would find that in kind of all of, in all the code. You'll target that one spot and find, let's just say it's 33.6, the exact spot where you're looking for. And you're kind of storing that into somewhere for future use, or writing it into a CSV file. So yeah, basically Python enables you to do this because there's certain packages or functions that help you do this, such as beautiful soup. The names don't really kind of matter right now, but you know, and requests. These are some of the packages that will help you get this HTML code and extract certain parts of it. Yeah, so basically requests, this package right here, it basically takes into it. It also is a function, and if it takes into a URL, and it converts the URL into a HTML, which is this thing, this whole chunk. So if you do requests parentheses basketball reference this link, the output would be the HTML of the basketball reference, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to cover today. Just kind of the basic stuff. You know, the HTML, kind of what it is and why you need it for data scraping. And yeah, we'll end here for today, and we'll kind of learn more on the coding end next lesson. Thank you. I hope everything, you know, makes sense. Yeah.